Law and fabulous, yes. um, Before we go to our last speaker for today, um, I would like to let you guys know there is refreshments and stuff in the back. So please stay at least 5-10 minutes, fellowship, eat something before you go. And my last speaker will be, I met this female at high school, but I was never in none of her classes. But everybody would say, you gotta be in Miss Barrett class. She's a good teacher. She's fun. But they would never give me her class. But she's a phenomenal woman of God. And I would like to bring her forth. Her name is Lady Cynthia Barrett.
Praise God. Love it. See you later. Take care. Hallelujah.
Greetings.
Amen.
I know you're wondering why this song is playing.
Yeah.
And tell me how many of you know what the song is? You don't? Well, we real saved in here then. Woo, that's a good thing. I don't know. We real saved. That's Alicia Keys. And if you listen to the song, you look at the lyrics, that's my life. At least that was. That was my life. For almost 30 years, we lived by that. If I ain't got you, baby, I ain't got nothing. So everything that you all have spoken about what you went through that was bad, I had a good thing.
Yeah, all right.
And we listened to that song, and that song grew on us. Yet being saved, sanctified, and ministers of the gospel.
Yeah.
Because nothing else matters when you got each other. Don't worry about the dozens of roses. Don't worry about the diamond ring. Just give me you. That was our commitment to each other. 100 and 100. Not 50 and 50. So that's where you go wrong. You have 50%. No. Give 100 and 100. And God will conceal and seal the marriage. You can have your diamonds, but I'll take Ella Benny Barrett back any day. I'm a recent widow. March 10th, 2018. Changed my life. 30 years of marriage, 4 children, 4 grands, and a whole host of ministers and people of God that love us. This is my story. Now, a lot of you said some things about men. I don't know what you've been through as far as that, but my story is totally different. So I'm like, gee willikers, God, I thank you for my marriage of 28 years. So you wonder why I play the song. I was one of those women, we both, when we got married, we wasn't saved. We was in the world. But God soon saved us after 5 years of being. I can talk about this. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Saved us 5 years into the marriage. And when He saved us, oh, I never knew love like this before. God sealed that thing after sanctification came. So why? Because when you line yourself up with the Word of God, and when you line yourself up with the Bible, the two of you can't do nothing but connect.
That's right.
28 years of marriage. Beautiful. Now, I, Cynthia Barrett, am a widow. It hurts.
But I look at what God has taken me through. No pain, no gain. And when I look at the 28 years of marriage, I didn't have to make up the bed. I'm telling you about me now. I don't know what y'all married. I'm telling you about me. I'm talking about my marriage. Now, I'm going to get to the widow part. So I got to confused on what you want me to talk, but y'all going to hear this anyway. Okay? 31 years as a teacher. And him and I did everything together. Sharika knows.
Yes.
Everybody here knows my husband. No, we're not in wrong. So we did everything together. Ask Terrence. Okay. 30 years of doing everything together. We both worked in the school system. We both worked in the community together, NAACP, FCAA. And then the last year before God took him, we worked at the same school, not just in the school system, so we saw each other every day. Make you laugh. My niece said, y'all don't just love each other, y'all gotta like each other. Okay, because we're there, get up every morning, go to work together. Come on, we church together. So we saw each other almost 24 hours in a day. A marriage, a love story. And so you look at Cynthia Barrett, I'm a widow. And I don't say like some people become widows and, it's almost like, okay, God, next, that's not like that with me. And I begin to wonder, I say, God, you took my husband. And those of you that know the story, he died of cancer. And those that know him, he never was sick.
Amen. Never.
Come on, am I attest to it?
Amen.
That's the miracle behind what God took him through to bring me to where I am today.
All right.
Never was sick, but went through chemo 4 straight years before he died. And the people in the hospital were asking, what manner of man are you? Would get a chemo treatment and walk out the same day. Never was sick, went to work when? Every day. They know. Some can say, God, a husband, a devoted minister of the gospel, an elder, a mentor for the community. And God, you took him. And I began to ask, Cynthia Barrett, I'm a widow. I didn't have to make up the bed. Every night I got out the shower, I was lotioned from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. Every night. When I would come home, and he would hear the car come home, or the garage would go up, he came out and not let me lift a bag. I had a wonderful marriage.
Amen.
I, Cynthia Barrett, am a widow. So when the song say, I could have lost my mind. Somebody say, but God.
But God.
Somebody say, but God.
But God.
I will look to the hills from which cometh my help. My help coming from God. I didn't have to do. Guess what was his favorite meal? Now some of y'all ain't gonna go against that. Y'all had to do collard greens, right? Rice, go get all that. That's good. He loved to eat now, they know it.
Oh, yeah.
But he said, baby, guess what? We're going to have peanut butter and jelly sandwich tonight. That sounds great because that was his favorite. I'm talking about somebody that loved me for who I am. I was his Beyonce. Yes, I was. And he was my Denzel Washington. He was my Denzel Washington. So I, Cynthia Barrett, after almost 30 years of a wonderful marriage, became a widow. So I'm asked, how do you handle that? How you go through? All I do, and I'm going to go to the scripture, and the scripture that I read every day comes out of Psalms. And Psalms 119 and 116. It reads, uphold me according to my word, that I may live. See, I could have lost my mind for something that I was spoiled and didn't have to do. I could have lost my mind.
Yes.
But greater is he that is within me than he that is in the world.
Yes.
So every bad thought that came up against me, you better get some word. Tell you that you better get you some word. Because the word is what's going to keep you.
Yes.
Amen. And so when I was listening to the woman, I said, well, God, I don't want to try this thing on second time if I can't get what I want. the first time. Because I think the song in the words said the second time around is better the first time. If it didn't better than the first time, I would be slapped out of my mind. I'm just telling you, that's all I know. I can't dance. That's what they're saying. So I begin to look at that scripture, and it reads, hold thou me up, and I shall be safe. And I will have respect unto thy statute continually. I held God to word. God, you got to hold me up. You got to keep me. And the scripture says, he will keep you in what? Perfect peace. Who's what? So some people think and thought and still do think that I'm in denial of his death because of how good he was to me. And how our relationship was probably on a scale of 1 to 10, it was an 11. That's how we were committed to each other. So I, Cynthia Barrett, became a widow, perfect father to children, and not even his own kids. Would pull them out of school and reprimand them, beat them, and bring them back. Not spare the rod. He was a neighborhood guy, a community guy. And so when the cancer was worsening, unbeknown to us, even the week before he died, we sitting in the doctor's office, not knowing. No one said he's going to die in 30 days.
Jesus.
We never had that conversation. He went to work, he went to church, and if you know him, how he shouted all over the building. Because he realized the joy of the Lord was his strength. You would have never known, because people ask me, like, he just died? You know, like, he was just at work today. The cancer worsening, but he never felt the pain. Somebody say, my God.
My God.
Never felt the pain. And even when he died like this. Because that was my prayer. God, don't let him suffer.
Yes.
He was a good man. God, don't let him suffer. In my selfish ways, I look at other people that have overcome and came through things. I said, but God, you took him. And a doctor told me this. That's not related to any medical issues. They said, you know what? They heard about my husband. And this is a plastic surgeon. Said, you know what? All over Highlands County, they talked about your husband and how good he is and how he just went like that. He said, but you know what? He was an angel to men, but God needed him more. To hear that, I would say, okay, come from somebody that's not saved and not sanctified, not in the church. And to hear that, the comfort that God gives me, you know, when I'm going through, because like you say, you don't know how to pray until you don't went through something. I never prayed so much in my life this last year and a half, but I know God is strengthening me. As I go through what I'm going through. And I say, God, with my hands lifted up, you got to bring me out. And I kept God to his word, and I said, I'm coming out with my hands up. And people look at me like, Kurt, you are so strong. It ain't me. It is not me, because I know God got a work for me to do. God got some things, and it was just confirmed on today that he wants me to do it. And I begin to look at the situation, and God, I'm going to do this because I know you're about tired and you're hungry.
Jesus.
But God began to look at me and says, I read this quote from MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. I've been reading a lot. It says, death changes us, the living. In the presence of death, we become more aware of life. It can inspire us to decide what really matters in life. Seek it. And I read that over and over. God says, seek it. So God began to tell me to seek his face, not his hand. But begin to seek God's face and for who he is, because you need to know God and his resurrected power today. And I begin to say, because I said, God, I need thee, God. And I begin to say, because the negativity, especially when you're used to somebody greeting you every day, and you're used to somebody running your bathwater, and you're used to somebody giving you a towel, and you're used to, this, and then you go home to an empty house. And you don't got to lose your mind with that, being pampered, and then all of a sudden, you're not pampered. Well, God says, stay focused. Stay focused and keep seeking me. I'm going to bring you out. And I began to say, okay, God. And then then I begin to look at her, I say, well, God, when she say speak as a widow. Now I know some of y'all say, well, honey, you done had the best of this life. Don't worry about me, I know. Whatever God said, this is what it goes. I'm 54. No, I'm not. I'm 53. I'm 53 years old. And then I begin to read the story about Anna. Now, everybody at the church, the elderly women. Well, you know, Anna stayed in the temple. Now, I don't know about Anna in the temple. I mean, I know about it. But because I had them. But they telling me to my heart, I'm going to seek it. But in the meantime, if a boy has come my way, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm telling y'all need the right boy. They ain't going to get in trouble. They going to get in trouble. Only because of what I was used to. That's right. But I begin to say, well, Anna, she only knew her husband for 7 years as a widow. And then she decided to stay in the temple the other 70-something years with her. Now, I'm going to stay in church. I'm going to see God's face, you know. Well, it's whatever God say do. He might want me to stay right here. Yes. But I don't charge God foolishly for us. But I begin to think about, she said, as a widow, how are you going through this situation? So the only thing I can think about is the word swag. Everybody uses the acronyms today. Yeah. And I begin to think about the word swag. And y'all know Denzel Washington. Now he is my other husband, but he don't know that. Yeah, he is. He got some swag. Yes, he does. All right. So I begin to look at the word swag. But then I begin to think about the legacy that my husband left. And I begin to know what would Elder Billy Barrett want Cynthia Barrett to do. Yeah. Number one, go forward. So I begin to look at the word swag, look at the acronym swag and the S. He was a servant of God. My husband served his Apostle Smith. He wiped his sweat. He tied his shoe. He was a servant for anybody. Every lady here, if he come through here, he going to serve every last one of y'all. In his apparel. In his suit. So he was a servant. So God began to say, and through this process, you know, the legacy of Elder Billy Barrett is embedded upon my life. Because I want to be a servant. I want to serve God. I want to serve people. Yeah. Yes. And then the devil began to worship. Anybody that knew him? Knew he worshiped God. And when you worship God, you get intimate with him. And there's a relationship that is developed between you and God because you know who God is. Yes. And that's what my husband did. He would worship God. Yes. In spite of if he had 2 nickels in his pocket, he still gave, I owe God a praise. Anybody owe God a praise? Yes. God has took me through this. And he has taken me through that. I owe him a praise, a worship. Yes. To be intimate with God. I got to be, just to be close to him. Yes. That's all I want right now. Yes. Yes. And then the A, an attitude. Not just an attitude, but a positive attitude. Yes. Yes. Count it all joy when you are in any kind of situation that you're in. Yes. A lot of times our attitude determines our aptitude. Yes. That's real simple in nature, but God knows. Hallelujah, what's best for us. Yes. And it's all about how you go through something. If God give it to you, He's going to make sure you're able to go through it. Amen. Elder Billy Barrett, I begin to look at the G. For your glory. Yes. Glorify God. Oh, come on, exalt His name. Yes. God, I want you to exalt Him with me. Yes. I want you to exalt it with me. So to glorify God even in my tsunami. To glorify God even in my storm. To glorify God even in my hurricane. People just don't understand. But I know whose I am. And I know who I belong to. I am a child of God. He said, I've never seen no righteous forsaken, nor his seed beg bread. Swag, do you have it on today? Yes, God. Show me if you're swagalicious. Yeah. Women now. Are you going to serve him? Worship him with a positive attitude and glorify the Lord. Hallelujah. Where is your swag? Yeah. And then I begin to look at, in closing, because I know you're ready to eat, because of who he is and who my husband was. And I begin to look at it on a small scale. To anybody, death is a hard thing. Yes, God. I know everybody has lost somebody. Yes, God. Yes. But it's something about losing a spouse, somebody that, you know. I mean, it's hurtful, but God began to bless me with this. Death leaves a heartache that no one can heal. But love leaves a memory that no one can steal. Yes, pray my strength.